Monday, 13 April 2020, still momentum about supernatural phenomenon on this millennium. I'm calling particular by 666 on this conference. Definitely a concern about the situation in suspect human, the plan social, and also about the syndicate or criminal among countries international. Think also about this moment millennium issue from 6661 on the conference about the existence of national Yahweh. As part of a situation, suspect human commanding goods from grave local Yahweh on this moment international millennium. 6661 for the conference, we want to say we're very glad for the progress on this day. Since 2008 until this year 2020, supernatural phenomenon already proved significant by contact and telecommunication, human networking, commitment, and also about on-trust networking. Supernatural suspect human telecommunication and contact body on this day. Irwan International will prove the existence on this millennium as a established alibi for the situation, supernatural human suspect. Think also about the commitment for the conversation since years before 6661 police conference. About for a number of people on millennium and also about supernatural phenomena. Satanic human global on years before or on this millennium. Based on my progress, 6661 on this conference, supernatural phenomena millennium also include about appointment for the contact ETHRIUM GALAXI, national island family. Thinking about island family on self-government is applied. Contact 6661 on this conference on these moment case of supernatural. Based contact vision 6661 on this conference in the confirmed island family. ETHRIUM GALAXI island family is a government enterprise which establishes island family as a God civilization. Enterprise police is another meaning. Our interest for tax, reality, ownership, geography, about universe of planets, knowledge and planet Earth, such also for planet Mars. Status to name time for Republic, island family ownership government itself, with appointment for human interface in territory, and also status Farian or satanic human. Supernatural phenomena on millennium, civilian non-God, or another than alien family, about interplanet invasion, and also about moment, millennium. Supernatural phenomena, satanic human global. It goes about alien family and universe, time code Republic. About alien family on project developing galactic civilization as a planet, of a planet and living creation, include that. The alien family starts God and honor for universe of planet. Ownership reality text or increase for text reality for universe. Of a planet towards over planet Mars and the moment and current particular. Conscious fighting the human world all about reaches the satanic human on millennium about anti-alien or anti-Christus. About alien is that we get managing for conspiracy, civilization, interplanet. Therefore, what universe of a galactic arm. And family oriented for reality, or about affecting the universe of interplanet. Appointment for numerical viewer 666 on millennium. About alien transit human and also proof of relation family alien human. The existence of alien incarnation human out of the 2666 century to century. About alien MFM. On this moment, millennium, COVID claim 666 one for discovery. And family on attached reality, interest for our CB universe interplanet. We appoint an alien family declaration proclamation, momentum, and millennium. About alien family on self-money logo, we call 666. It goes about internet called digital money, or about alien family honestly for internet project, digital money. Alien family agreement on millennium. On this moment to 666 1 discovering. Basic about supernatural phenomena on this day, hearing witches, or about human commanding ghosts from grief. Indication about also Coalition International for named Satanic Hearing Global or Antichrist or Anti-Alien. And Florence was all of Trinity of Christianity. They also name about Christus or Prostrum. 666 is about alien family appointment friends to human also. And there is going to alien family say that telekinetic telepathy happening. About appointment alien galaxy also, national alien family with appointment ambassador of friendship, economic of Bill or 666. About human countries and human conspiracy supernatural also on living. Telekinetic telepathy happening, say, supernatural contact body, telecommunications, especially human, is referred to alien family global. There's also betraying a friendship about human, about previous supernatural phenomena on this way. Human world is a status for inferior or betraying friendship. Our potential for them. About interplanetary geography, because these more millennium progress supernatural phenomena. About alien planetary government for Italian galaxy. Alien family interest for tax royalty policy. About interplanetary geography. Carson war or on interest for national war. And foreign parties in war basis about supernatural phenomena progress on this millennium. About alien family interest for self-money logo among human countries. Declaration proclamation momentum. Alien family national self-country economy moneta allocation among human countries. And finally, on self-money logo include another money logo, human countries on a chart international on planet Earth, we call 666. For money value, alien family, to about the alien family interest interplanet government. Universal planet or alien family on reality. About interplanet. We segment project also economic adaptation, alien family definition of country, the human world or human countries on planet Earth. Context say that this conference is need to be uncoined or promo protocol for PRA conditions. The Allen family ambassador on millennium 6661 cornel scarfing with REV confirm Allen family. Interfile thanks reality for Allen family ownership. Universe of planets, regional ETHRIUM galaxy car. ETHRIUM galaxy to the 6661 cornel scarfing contain also about religions for authority and equality. Allen family. About human country civilization also, friendship alien or millennium. Also momentum appointment selection. President is first. Normally go people on millennium. Starts ambassador for protocolating national Allen family among human countries on this day. Allen family on interest for civilization civilization and confirming a promo about Allen family status in providing government among human countries. Time for Republic. ETHRIUM galaxy car. Context say reference in human is a contact sustainable for appointment momentum declaration proclamation Allen family national ETHRIUM galaxy on future through millennium. There's also a refer of a number of people on this millennium. Confirming 6661 cornel scarfing. Allen family also status as interplanet police. This ownership tax royalty for interplanet geography and equality war. Time for Republic Allen family. The human world. Allen family is definitive hero of a supernatural phenomenon on this millennium. This is about suspect human or a human commanding groups from grave, really around this day, among social international, with also a group among them, attempts and syndicate. About continue calling Allen family also century to century. For South Allen family is scared of religions. Through moment and millennium, wherein this was equality, alien human, about witches, or about anti-alien or satanic human, antichristus. This is what leadership human commanding goes from grave, blaming Allen family on this day, or no interest about Allen family. Context also, time for Republic residence is honest to the government Allen family or to Allen family, that is a crown angel. Authority for the ETHRIUM galaxy. It goes on about infrastructure government. Universe of galaxy or intertwined. Our civilian or civilization intertwined. And Allen family starts God. Or about living creation. Compliance. Context is to be confirmed or protocolated by appointment, proofman, alien recognition human, non-millennium. Or about Holy Spirit. So that is a promo from Allen family existence announcing yourself to human world. Allen family appointment about numerical people. About Allen family self-community figure, the ETHRIUM galaxy car. National interplanet government Allen family. We call 666 or navigate vivo as appointment ambassador or status ambassador aeroplantic human on planet Earth. 666 on this conference, we want to say thank you very much to International Millennium for the progress of supernatural phenomena definitive happening among humans. Allowing an alibi and also start officer sponsor to Ellen Family International. Already contact and conversation since year 4666 on this conference. Speaking about national intelligence government and family, say also about Ellen Family establishing the foreign government is on logo also for Ellen Family establishing the flying police cross between planets. This Ellen Family authority or establishes a galaxy civilization of planets. Think it's about tax royalty and potential for a term that's war or satanic human or antichristus or anti-alien. I want myself a logo text inspectorate by fission and contact Ellen Family and this millennium. Conference promo and internet video by 666 on this conference. On this conference indefinitive sponsoring by Ellen Family International. The agreement appointment also about assistance with definition of country, Ellen Family among human countries on planet Earth. Logo to 666. Think also about appointment for continued project protection. I want to say myself, Ellen Family to the internet for Ellen Family status at the net. Ellen Family contact 6661 for this conference is appointment for agreement about project sponsoring, staff chairman, Ellen Family. About Ellen Family leadership for existence definition among human countries or about Holy Spirit. To Asia and other continents about this millennial phenomenon, supernatural suspect human commanding groups in gifts. Think also about economy, monitor, among countries, and conspiration among them, social defense for supernatural phenomena, actually suspect human commanding groups, satanic human. And final styles gas appreciation into plan. Appointment selection universe leaving blind. Such all sorts of blind Mars. About Ellen Family status honesty, geography. And appointment for existence in national country ETHRIUM GALAXI. Time for Republic, Ellen Family. Contemplating happening, millennium to Ellen Family is also about project particularly money logo Economy monitor, Allen family among human countries, code to 666 or number 40. As part of World Economy Monitor countries, the context also, Allen family is a separate committee for national appointment for safe money logo. We could also banking and factory for produce. Our product money logo, paper money and coin money. Also appointment for national reform for Allen family as well, protecting assets and existence among human. Allen family on a national bank with momentum for declaration or about proclamation, Allen family national country money logo among human countries. Allen family appointment on assets, mental economy monitor, we start adaptation among human countries. Money value for Allen family. Co-ambassador recommendation by 666 on number 12 people. Status and call or protocol. Promoter about Allen family honesty and existence, and also about appointment, Allen family proclamation definition of country, money logo. So this more millennium, the future, cases about supernatural phenomena also, we create 666 one for this country. Context also a name irwan cornel is a status travel case human commanding goes from here or millennium. About alien connection human also or status relation family to alien American. Literary conference or coin on this day. With appointment Allen family LEP. Start government into planet. Oral confiscation since years before 666 1 scalping 3 years in Asia, in America, in Saudi Israel. And planet Earth. Allen family ownership for geography by Mars or interplanet government, Allen family. Appointment secretary and banking. National money logo, we call 666. Protection by national uniform also, this context area. Allen family status at ETHRIUM. 666 one for this company, this is the gospel human, similar to Trinity of Christianity. Allen family appointment for all state destiny about alien connection human and momentum for declaration Allen family national country, money logo, among human countries on planet Earth. To its millennium, to future. 6661 for the staff meeting. Want to say thank you very much to Allen Family International for this momentum contacting and also about antitrust connection. So far to our phenomena, suspect human contact body in telecommunication. 6661 for the staff meeting can be found, search on the internet, search also for Google, Facebook, link ID. Bigo also on this day, Twitter and Instagram, and for video or another link website, YouTube with video ID 666 or another ID that owns relation to 666 such also for Hathaway one corner, there's basis case also about indication local counting visa for social customs, ethnic, about legacy, and also race and friendship. Criminal attitude for social activity on counting mission. 6661 Cornel Company want to say thank you very much also to Indonesia government and also Contact International about support of feminine improvement on this day. It's really happening and already pioneering by 6661 Cornel Company since 2008 until this year 2020. And from International REV and started official sponsor for project realization. Thank you very much, people, and 6661 on this company want to say this millennial phenomena really abusing ordinary life about supernatural phenomena. Just in that, forget. 6661 on this company optimist for the project. This Ellen Farm established also about the project and the situation. They need to be contacting their appointment international about Ellen Farm is leader of the world. National Ethereum GALAXI into planet government. See you again on one internet. 6661 on this company for free destiny. Ellen Ethereum GALAXI, appointment millennium for certain human or antichristus. Supernatural phenomena by human wishes or leader about human commanding use to improve. Indication also about anti-alien. Ellen Farm also starts creator of uniform civilization, named to Ethereum GALAXI or Time Core Republic. About interplanet civilization, developing project and maintenance, managerial, century to century by Ellen Farm. Then open again to Ellen Farm International. Thank you very much. Monday, 13 April 2020, still momentum about supernatural phenomena on this millennium. I'm calling particular by 6661 on this country. Definitely a concern about the situation in suspect human, the social and also